Well, my name is Jason JROCK Houston, and tonight I'm speaking with guitar player Nick Perri, and this interview is being done for Chaotic Riffs Magazine. Now, Nick, some people may know you from a band Silvertide. Are you still with Silvertide?
You know, I'm always going to be in Silvertide, and Silvertide is always going to be a band. You know, that's kind of the way that the relationship has always been. And, you know, we all love each other very much. At the moment, we're not doing anything, so I'm carrying on the way I always do. I wake up and I write songs, and I play guitar, and that's what I do.
Okay. Well, that explains that. And, of course, tonight the reason we're talking to you is, like you said, you got a new, I guess it's a new band side project. Now, originally it was called the Nick Perri Group, but you changed the name to Mount Holly. Could you talk a little bit about, you know, deciding to change the name of the band?
Sure. It's definitely not a side project. This is my full-time gig.
Okay.
Basically, you know, I started a band called the Nick Perri Group, and I called some of my closest friends, some of the best musicians I knew, John Bach on the drums, Deanna Passarella on the bass, and Josh Bartholomew is an amazing vocalist, Grammy-nominated songwriter, amazing talent. And I asked them if they'd like to get together and write some songs and play some shows. And to be honest, I was doing it under my own name just because it was just the natural start of it. I don't know. I didn't necessarily think of it as, okay, I'm going to start a new band. I was just like, all right, I'm going to do this thing and just see how it goes and keep it under my own name for now, because I was kind of running the show in the beginning. And pretty early on, we realized that there was this magic chemistry in the room, and we started playing some shows. We did an East Coast tour, we did a West Coast tour, and when we were in Mount Holly, New Jersey, we were staying in this house that was built in the 1800s, and we're all in this old house and writing songs and hanging out, and it was really apparent to everybody in the room that this had evolved. And of course, I'm giving you the short story.
Yeah.
But it was apparent to us that over the last 6 months, you know, we had really evolved, and it had become a full-fledged band, a real band where everybody contributes and everybody brings ideas to the table that are valuable and greater than the sum of its parts. So when that was kind of realized, we were like, all right, you know, let's not deny what this is. This is a real band. Let's make it an equal partnership, give it a band name, and see what happens. So we decided to name the band after the city in which, you know, we did come together at that moment, and that was Mount Holly.
Well, that's totally cool, because I was gonna say Mount Holly. It's totally original. Kind of, to me, not even knowing the story behind the name. Kind of like a real, you know, almost like royal sound to it. So I think that's totally a cool thing to name the band after.
Wow, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's a little town in New Jersey that my family has lived in for, you know, my grandma has lived there for 50 years. So it's, even though I grew up in Philly, it was definitely a place that was a second home to me, and spent a lot of time there. And it's really beautiful. The people are great, and the town is very old and preserved in a really wonderful way. The street that my grandma lives on, and was also the same street that the house that we were in, writing and really bonding for. I think we were there for 10 days. All the houses were built in the 1800s. That particular house was built in 1849. There's a lot of old history there, and it just felt really good. And above and beyond anything like that, I mean, I'm a big believer that the music defines the name. So
yeah. Well, I think you're.
And we decided to roll with it.
I think you're on to definitely a great start. Now, we mentioned earlier, you know, some people may know you from the band Silvertide. And I was curious with, you know, when you're in a band like Silvertide, people kind of have a, you know, expectation of what to expect from band. Is it kind of cool with this new band Mount Holly that you can kind of go in whatever direction you want, and you can kind of you know, do different things than what people might be accustomed to hearing from you?
Well, I guess that's true. I could do different things or other things, but the truth is I do one thing really well, and that's bluesy old school rock and roll, and that's what I grew up on. I grew up listening to my parents' records, and all that old stuff from the 60s and 70s is really in my DNA. I mean, that being said, I did grow up. I was a kid in the 90s, and certainly have the Pearl Jam, Soundgarden influence, Alice in Machine, Radiohead. So there's some of that, but I'd say 90% of my influences come from the 60s and 70s, old blues, Johnny Winter and Buddy Guy and T-Bone Walker, Elmore James,
Wow.
King and Zeppelin and the Stones and the Beatles and the Who and
On and
all
on.
that stuff.
It's interesting.
Honestly,
Yeah, it's interesting you say that because I was watching the video for your single. It Ain't Easy, and I know you're not, like you said, I know you're a little younger, but I was kind of really impressed in looking at the guitar playing and listening to the track. I mean, it had a real Jeff Beck approach to it. Was he at all an influence?
I was just going to say the Jeff Beck group, the early stuff he did with Rod Stewart and Bobby Tench was a massive influence on me.
Wow.
Massive influence. And his record called Jeff Beck Group, that starts with Ice Cream Cakes, got I going down on it.
Wow, yeah.
Sometimes cover as well. Was a huge inspiration to me my whole life. So that's definitely a big part of it as well. And as far as the sound of the band and old bands and new bands, I mean, I don't put too much time into it. Like, what is it going to sound like? Are people going to like it? This and that. I just do what comes natural, and that's what John and Deanna and Josh do as well. We all bond because we all grew up listening to the same stuff. We're all the same age, but we all have that older influence because we listen to the records that our parents listened to. So,
and a lot of times music from back in the 60s and 70s. I mean, like you said, even talking about the Jeff Beck group stuff he did with Rod Stewart and stuff. The way they wrote those songs and stuff, it just had such a fresh appeal. I mean, the songwriting is so strong. I mean, and interestingly enough, when I was listening to the single, It Ain't Easy, it was kind of interesting. At first, I thought it was an instrumental track because, the vocal does not even come in, until almost halfway in the middle of the track, which I just thought was a cool vibe.
Thanks. It was just, I had this intro that kind of was like this dark surfy.
Yeah.
Surf music is also in my inspiration zone as well, and I really like some of that dark surf stuff. So I had this part, and then I had this riff, and it just was kind of Sabbathy and sludgy, and I sent it to Josh, and Josh, he just destroys the vocals on that track. I mean, he really blew me away with what he came up with, and I was like, yeah, this is great. We actually, that was the last song that we had written right before the first tour we did, so we literally played the song for the first time ever, in front of a crowd of people, and they went nuts, and we just thought it had a really great vibe and presence to it, so we kept playing it, and it's one of those tracks that's kind of a little bit different every night, which is something that I've always dug, when songs lend themselves to do that, so we're just having fun with it, and we thought it would be a kind of a cool song to put up first and just show, like, hey, this is what we do, and if you dig it, cool, and if you don't, that's cool too. But that's where I'm at with my life, man. Like I was saying a minute ago, I don't write music, based off of the perception of, I wonder what people are going to think, or I hope it's successful. I've always done what comes natural to me, and I find that if you write from that place, from a place of purity and authenticity, that a lot of times people do like it. We're not trying to be something or trying to do something. We're just doing what we do, and I think that authenticity comes through, and that's what people connect with. So that's the way I've always approached it, whether it was with Silvertide or Mount Holly. It's just we do what we do and what feels good to us, and if you dig it, then come along for the ride.
I mean that is so true. I mean, like you're saying, anytime you do anything from the heart, people can really tell. And I mean, for example, like when grunge first became big, there were all these bands that all of a sudden moved to Seattle, and they're trying to get signed and everything. The bands that really had the talent and stuff, they're the Alice in Chains, they're the Soundgarden's, the ones that are still around today. The other ones that were just kind of copycats fell by the wayside. And so I can tell in watching this video of yours, even though it's the only track you guys have released so far, that there's a real heart and depth to the band, and I can't wait to see what you guys put out next.
Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. We've been writing up a storm. We have recorded right now, and we're writing and writing and recording and writing and recording, and just having fun with it and taking one step at a time. But we definitely have some big stuff in store and a lot more music. So this is really just the start.
And so the plan then is for, I would imagine, a full-length album. That would be the next thing.
Yeah. Yes. I think there's been some discussion of either doing an EP or putting forth an EP first, or a full length. I mean, we have enough songs to do a full length. Yeah. We just haven't decided yet whether it's going to be, whether we'll release it as 2 EPs or 1 EP for now, or a full length for now. We haven't really decided yet, but it's, one way or another, the music's coming soon.
And so, talk about this latest single, "It Ain't Easy," because again, that's the first thing you guys have put out. What has been response since you posted the video and released the single? Has it been selling pretty well? You've been getting a lot of positive feedback on it?
It's been over the top, to be honest with you. From the day we put it up and announced, because it was kind of in one day. We announced the name change, we released the single to iTunes, and we also put up the video. And I mean, literally, my phone has not stopped ringing, and the email has grown to an almost unfathomable amount of unread messages. We're just trying to catch up to everything. It exploded. It's exploded.
Wow.
Press from all around the world, and just incredible feedback. Incredible feedback. So we're really excited, and we're grateful and excited, and just trying to soak it up and live in the moment. And had an amazing show last night. The first show under the new name. In Los Angeles, and it went really great, and we're just riding the wave.
Wow. And so, now, what was that like? Because again, this is the first show you guys have done under the band's new name, and I imagine there's a lot of people that, except for, they might have heard the single or caught the video, but a lot of people, they really didn't know what else you guys would be playing. So, how magical was that first crowd for you guys?
It was incredible. I'm still, kind of in the high from it, because it was just, last night. So, it was great. The response was incredible. The room was packed to capacity, and everybody was really digging it. I mean, there's, already a bunch of fans that have been with us from, the very first Nick Perri group show, and they know the words already. It blew my mind.
Wow.
And some of these songs are unreleased, so they're just learning them from show to show to show.
Wow.
And that's really powerful and overwhelming in a great way. So
that shows you the power of music, so to speak. But now you're saying that the band originally formed in New Jersey, where you're originally from. Are you guys based out here in LA now? Is this your new home, so to speak?
Yeah. Well, the whole band is, we're all from different parts. Our singer Josh is from Canada originally, and Deanna is from the Nashville, Georgia area. And John, our drummer, he's from South Korea, but he grew up in California. We've all been in California for a number of years. We all I met Deanna in Nashville, but years ago, but we all really connected on a musical level in California. I've been in California, for the better part of 10 years. And, we have families out here and lives out here. We love the weather, obviously, and it's a really cool music scene. So we all came together here. The band is based here, but we're not really looking at it as, a California thing. I mean, this is a worldwide.
Yeah. Now, let me, I think it's kind of cool. Like you said, you named the band Mount Holly after where you're kind of originally from. So, I bet you're looking kind of forward to going back to, playing shows there.
Absolutely. We're talking about it right now. We're definitely going to be doing another East Coast tour. Philly, New Jersey, and New York, Nashville. We're talking about a Midwest tour as well, Chicago and Detroit and St. Louis, Kansas City, and also something in the South. So New Orleans and Jackson overseas. Silvertide did really well in Japan. It was a wonderful experience to play there. I played there a number of times and really loved the vibe over there and the enthusiasm for rock and roll. Same thing, places like Germany and Spain and Italy, the UK. So we're definitely going to take this worldwide and bring it to as many people as we can. We just love to play. That's the thing. Sometimes I think bands and artistic endeavors kind of can get off the sidetracked when other things become the priority. For us, the priority is playing. It's playing music. It's writing music, performing it, and being together. When we're together, we're having the best time of our lives. It's four of us against the world type of thing, and we laugh and we joke and we play, and there's a real family vibe there, and that's what's most exciting to me. So we want to keep the focus about the music and about playing, and everything else will fall into place if that's the priority.
Hope it stay that way. And like, to me, the key to any successful band is, you got to have, certain amount of talent, and you got to have the chemistry. But songwriting is just as important. So I imagine the fact that you guys are all from different parts of the world, that you all kind of bring different influences into the band as far as the songwriting.
Totally. And that's actually, it's cool because it's 50% that. There's a diversity amongst us that can kind of give us a more worldly sound, but there's also, like I was saying earlier, there's that common thread of influences that we all grew up with, listening to almost the same thing. So the other 50% is just a total bond on a musical level, that we all love the same stuff, So the yin and the yang of that so far has led to a really, really nice body of work, and we're really proud of the songs. We love them. So if people love them even half as much as we love them, we're going to be fine.
Yeah. Again, well, I'm just basing everything on which is all I can really base it on at this point, is the single. It Ain't Easy. I mean, just that. I mean, I gotta say the video for it alone looks very professional. I mean, it's very professionally shot. I dare say, MTV quality. Talk a little bit about the video shoot. How long did that take for you guys to shoot?
The video shoot was done rather quickly. My brother-in-law, Austin Bauman, is a wonderful photographer, videographer, and he and I both love to ride motorcycles, and he's a big fan of GoPro cameras and all this and that. So,
oh, wow.
We shot some footage, just basically driving or riding footage through the streets of downtown LA and into the southern part of Orange County, and that footage turned out really, really well. So after that, it was just, hey, let's get the band in a room and play, and then that's what we did. So, we got together and played the song, and Austin did a phenomenal job of capturing what it is that we do when we play, and we try not to overthink it, and I think the simplicity of it, lets the music come forth. But it's certainly visually stimulating as well, so it gives the listener something else that they can't get when they're just hearing the song. So I think it turned out really, really well, and I appreciate you noticing that. And
just dig it, and I gotta say, and waiting to see what's next. And like I was saying, I think just what I can tell so far, but the songwriting's pretty good within this band. So I got to ask, when you guys get in a room and you start writing songs, does it usually start with a riff? Do you usually start writing the lyrics? Is there a formula, so to speak?
Definitely no formula. It happens different ways each time. A lot of the songs start with a guitar part or start with an idea that I may have. I bring it to a rehearsal and say, hey, what do you think of this? There was a song that Josh brought in where he had been working on it for a while, and, we just take that and work around that. Same thing with Deanna, she's had some great ideas, and sometimes, a song will be flushed out in a matter of minutes just because everybody's just, really excited and on the same page. We have a new song, we just recorded it last week, called Down the Line. It's definitely my favorite song so far, and I had this intro just sitting on my phone for, 6 months.
Yeah.
Just this cool little intro. And one time that we were at rehearsal, John and I went outside for some Deanna picked up my guitar. She's an amazing guitar player as well.
Oh, okay.
She's a really great guitar player. And Josh, the singer, is also a drummer. So
Wow.
Josh sat on drums, Deanna picked up my guitar, and they just started playing this riff. And John and I were outside having a smoke, and we come in, and it was just like, what is that? So that riff became the main riff to this new song called Down the Line, and I married the intro that I had on my phone because it needed something vibey and cool before it. So we married those two together, and we just started jamming on it, and the song was written in 5 minutes after that because it just all flowed. Everyone was excited, and that's that magic thing of collaboration that, you know,
Yeah.
I think that some people can write amazing songs on their own, one person, and I've seen it happen, but I think more often than not, it's through the magic special process that is collaboration, whether it's with 2 people or 3 people or 4 people or whatever, that sometimes ideas can elevate themselves to a higher place than if it was just one person, because, you know,
Yeah.
it takes sometimes someone else to say, hey, how about this? And someone goes, hey, how about this? And then before you know it, you're playing something that you could never have thought of on your own. So it's really through that process. That's my favorite way to write is with other people, because it can take the idea and really elevate it to another level. So
Yeah, and obviously you're quite busy, pushing your own career. But I was interested in asking you, would you ever be interested, like, as far as collaborating, like writing or producing other bands, for things that weren't necessarily for your specific bands?
I mean, I've been doing that for a long time, actually.
Oh, okay.
I've written stuff for a lot of different people and co-written stuff for a lot of different artists and a lot of bands. Even my own sister, I've worked with her a little bit.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, I produce as well. I'm working on a record right now. I'm actually not allowed to talk about what it is.
Okay.
It's under wraps at the moment, but I'm producing. It's just going to be a pretty big record. So it's definitely all that stuff I love doing. It has to do with music and I love almost every aspect that you could imagine.
Wow. And as far as Mount Holly, I was curious, are you guys currently signed to a label? Are you looking, or do you think you'll be releasing stuff independently?
We're taking one step at a time.
Yeah.
We're in talks with a number of people at the moment, and that's all I'm really allowed to say.
I hear you.
It's going well. Everything's going well. I mean, ultimately, the most important thing to us is just, making sure that the music reaches as many people as possible.
Yeah.
And so, our objective is just to line ourselves with people who have that same vision and who understand what we're doing and who dig it and who think they can help get it to
the masses.
As many years as possible. It's possible. So, everything is a possibility, and many things are actually already in the works.
Well, I wish you all the luck with this, Nick. Before we go, the last thing I want to ask you about, as far as when you guys record, like you said, you have about 8 or 9 songs so far recorded. Do you guys tend to get together and record like as a live band, or do you kind of do it the modern way, everybody kind of records their parts separately and then you piece it together?
I'll give you one guess.
I would say everybody pieces.
We're totally old school, man.
Oh, cool.
That track you heard and all the tracks that are coming were all done live in a room together.
Oh wow, I dig that. I mean, because you can usually really tell. Back when I was growing up, in the 70s and 80s, that's the way bands did it, and you can really just tell the difference when you put a record on. A record, what's that?
Yeah, there's no way to duplicate that magic. Piecing everything together. The way we cut records is the way that we play. Everybody sets up, everybody performs. The only thing that was put on after, the vocals were overdubbed.
Yeah.
But the whole band played live in the room, and even the guitar tracks were all keeper. Because a lot of times people I guess the middle ground is that people record bass and drums together, and then they overdub everything after that. But we even did the guitars live as well. So it was guitars, bass, and drums all live together, and then Josh laid down some vocals on top of that, and that's how it was done.
Well, Nick, I really enjoyed talking to you, and I hope you do me a favor. Please keep in touch, because I'd like to talk to you again. When you get a couple more songs down the line, or even a full length album. I wish you all the luck with this band, and like I said, love to do it again. Anything else you'd like to say to all your fans who are listening?
Well, first, thank you. I really appreciate that, and I'm definitely down to talk with you again anytime, really. And for the people who are listening, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for the support. Thank you for everything over the last 10 years. It's been really wonderful, and without you, I couldn't do this. None of us could. So appreciate your support then. Appreciate your support now, and get ready because Mount Holly's coming.
Well, we'll be eagerly awaiting your guys' arrival. So thanks so much, Nick. You take care of yourself, and I'll be in touch. Okay?
Okay, man. Sounds great. Thanks so much.
Bye bye.